Over the past decade, male modeling has had a shadow cast over it by one man and 5 syllables. Dare. Exuber.
Get ready for some contemporary comedy.
Open the door, Ronnie.
You forgot to say, please.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 comedies of the 2000s. For our series on the top comedies of all time, we've chosen comedy films per decade, based on their iconic status, critical acclaim, box office success, watchability, and, of course, how funny they are.
I got a boner.
This is part of a series of videos spanning the decades of comedic films from the 1930s to the 2000s.
This Orkin, the town rapist. Naughty, naughty.
Number 10, Borat. Cultural learnings of America for make-benefit glorious nation of Kazakhstan.
Hello, my name is Borat. I not American, I new in town.
This highly entertaining and always hilarious mockumentary sets Sacha Baron Cohen loose upon the world as a man from Kazakhstan trying to absorb as much American culture as he can.
Very nice.
The comedy has a lot of shock value to it, and that's why it became a classic almost as soon as it hit the big screen.
Great success.
Gaining both critical and commercial success, Borat was even nominated for an Oscar for Best Adapted Screenplay.
High five. Great.
Meanwhile, lines from the movie are incessantly repeated in Borat's trademark accent to this day.
King in the castle, king in the castle. Have a chair, I have a chair. Oh, go do this, king in the castle.
Number 9, Tropic Thunder.
Load lock.
Ben Stiller and the gang are back to poke fun at Hollywood and actors in general in this action comedy about a film crew stranded deep in the jungles of Vietnam. The actors make the best of a bad situation, but soon come into conflict with each other and a gang of drug kingpins.
This is Last Grossman. Who is this?
This is Flaming Dragon!
Oh, okay. Flaming Dragon. Face. First, take a big step back and literally
Your own face!
In this satire about the lengths to which actors will go to get a great performance,
For 400 years, that word has kept us down.
Robert Downey Jr. is especially hilarious as the dedicated thespian who also manages to teach his colleagues a few lessons.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
Despite arguably offensive content, or perhaps even because of it, Tropic Thunder is fondly remembered, quoted, and rewatched.
Man, I don't drop character till I've done a DVD commentary.
This is a big yard! Let's go swimming right now.
Number 8, Knocked Up.
You're prettier than I am.
Seth Rogen and friends are at it again, and this time the subject is pregnancy.
I'm pregnant.
Off.
What?
What?
I'm pregnant?
With emotion?
With a baby.
In Knocked Up, Ben Stone is your run-of-the-mill slacker, and he lacks any kind of ambition.
I'll show it to you. I'll show you Meg Ryan's bush.
Okay.
Cool.
When a one-night stand with journalist Allison Scott leads to an unexpected surprise, Ben has to clean up his act.
For the baby, right?
Exactly.
Directed by comedy kingpin Judd Apatow, the rom-com has a lot of heart to go with the laughter, and Ben's interactions with his friends are definite highlights.
I'll see you there. Okay, take care. Peace.
Number 7, Meet the Parents.
But I will be watching you, studying your every move.
Ben Stiller is the master of awkward comedy. And opposite Robert De Niro in Meet the Parents, it's not surprising that he just can't catch a break.
It's my way or the Long Island Expressway. Is that understood?
The comedy's plot involves male nurse Greg and his girlfriend Pam and their visit to her parents' home for her sister's wedding.
Greg's a male nurse.
That's right. Thank you, Jack.
Unbeknownst to Pam, Greg plans on asking her father for permission to marry her. Things go awry when he accidentally breaks Pam's sister's nose, floods the family house,
That smell, Bob, is our shit. Fokker flushed the toilet in the den, so the septic tank is overflowing.
and sets the wedding on fire. The comedy introduced a lot of iconic moments that are now a staple of pop culture.
Have you ever watched pornographic videos?
Like that scene with the lie detector test.
No. I mean, well, I don't.
Yes or no?
From now on, your dick is my dick. I'm getting you some pussy.
Number 6, The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
That was a smart movie.
The title says it all.
You're a virgin!
Shut up. In this romantic comedy, Steve Carell as Andy attempts to lose his virginity at the ripe old age of 40.
You know, I may not have had sex, but I could you up. Yeah.
He gets a lot of help from a unique cast of characters, though things are a little bumpy at first.
Yeah, well, virgin's not a dirty word. You know what's a dirty word is asshole, and that's what you guys are.
Carell is awkward but lovable throughout, and throws in some physical comedy to boot.
No, Kelly Clarkson!
The dialogue is sharp and funny, and though there are a lot of cringeworthy sequences, The 40-Year-Old Virgin also has a lot of heart.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius.
Number 5, Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun.
Yeah.
This is the first installment of what would eventually become known as the Three Flavors Cornetto trilogy, which also includes 2007's Hot Fuzz.
Everything you're saying, I might need to refer to it later.
And 2013's The World's End. Starring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost as two best friends who are trying to survive a zombie apocalypse, Shaun of the Dead lovingly pokes fun at classic zombie flicks while simultaneously maintaining a tense horror movie atmosphere.
I'm gonna shut the front door.
Shaun is the center point of the film, and at first doesn't seem to notice that something is a little off.
No, I haven't got any change. I didn't even have enough at the shop. So.
But he soon becomes the rallying point as the survivors fight hordes of the undead. The comedy has since endeared itself to both genre fans and general movie watchers alike. Number 4, Old School.
Dust in the wind.
Looks like you better put the KY wrestling on hold for a while.
Three 30-something friends try to relive their college days by starting up a frat.
We're streaking! We're going up through the quad to the gymnasium!
It's a simple enough premise based on classic college teen films. But Old School has a new twist that makes the comedy all the more hilarious.
So good! Once it hits your lips, it's so good!
Will Ferrell is especially funny as the bumbling Frank the Tank Rickard, who's just trying to make the grade.
Can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure! We've come too far! There's too much to lose! We've got to keep our composure!
In addition to its memorable lines and unforgettable moments, there's also a lot of good old-fashioned slapstick comedy thrown in there as well.
You're crazy, man. You're crazy. I like you, but you're crazy.
Number 3, The Hangover.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas, looking for strippers and cocaine.
The Wolfpack makes their very first appearance in this installment of what would eventually become a trilogy. In The Hangover, the comedy undoubtedly comes from the gang's chemistry, as we follow 3 completely different people and a baby.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
As they work together to try and find their groom-to-be best friend.
That is not Doug.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Critically acclaimed and a box office success, the flick also boasts a cast that includes Zach Galifianakis as Alan.
You guys might not know this, but I consider myself a bit of a loner.
And Ed Helms, who's just trying to stay out of trouble.
Am I missing a tooth? I can't. Oh.
Oh my God.
Number 2, Superbad.
McLovin! Nice!
Jonah Hill got his first lead role in this coming-of-age comedy about 2 high schoolers who are just trying to graduate in style.
Just f***ing come with me on this voyage and just stop being a pussy for once and we can f***ing fuck some girls already.
The result is a series of awkwardly hilarious and sometimes vulgar adventures as Seth, played by Hill, and Evan, played by Michael Cera, try to score some alcohol and get with the cool kids.
me, right?
Interestingly, the film was written by Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg and is based on their own experiences in high school.
These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never gonna see another love.
Superbad was a box office hit and was well received by critics, along with being one of the most successful high school comedies ever.
I am McLovin.
No, you're not. No one's McLovin. McLovin's never existed because that's a made-up, dumb fairy tale name, you.
Before we unveil our pick for comedy of the 2000s, here are a few honorable mentions.
Hey, man, what are you doing? I'm so high. Nothing can hurt me. No!
Marijuana kills.
For $20, I'll call the guy a chicken.
Okay. Easy ride. Easy ride, easy ride, easy ride.
License and registration? Chicken.
Oh, this is Susan from Planned Parenthood. I have her test results. If you could have her give me a call as soon as she can. It's urgent. Thank you.
What were they like anyway? They look pretty good. Are they real? Are they built for speed or for comfort? What'd you do with them? Motorboat? You play the motorboat? You motorboating son of a bitch. You old sailor, you.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
What?
The less you do, the more you do. Let's see it pop up. Pop it up. That's not it at all. Do less. Get down. Try less. Do it again. Pop up. Nope. Too slow. Do less.
Hey, everyone! Come and see how good I look!
Number 1, Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy.
I love scotch. I love scotch. Scotchy, scotch, scotch.
What do you get when you throw 4 incredibly inept newsmen from the 70s together?
Cannonball!
Will Ferrell and his cohorts deliver one of the first and funniest flicks in a long line of hilarious comedies starring the same ensemble of actors with Anchorman.
60% of the time, it works every time.
The comedy has spawned many quotable one-liners.
I love lamp.
And even produced a highly anticipated and side-splitting sequel.
I'm an anchorman. I read the news off the teleprompter. It's what I do. How will I live?
Thanks to an excellent cast, especially Ferrell's almost perfect performance as Ron Burgundy.
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
It's immature but still funny humor, and tons of gags. The comedy scenes are just as rewatchable and fresh as they were when they first hit theaters.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
You look like a blueberry.
Why don't you go back to your home on Whore Island?
Do you agree with our list?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, did you say yes, sir?
I think he said, yeah, sure.
What'd you say, man?
What's your favorite 2000s comedy?
Hey, look, it's like my thumb is my cock.
For more hilarious top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
It's nice.